we have to start giving it like a certain opportunity. You can take notes and you can tell me if you were done. So I can take the next one. Then we have the next concept, gender identity. It's the concept which everyone has of themselves as a sexual being and has the feeling that this entails. It is how we live and feel our body in order to, our body from personal experience and how we take it to the public sphere, how we recognize ourselves as in gender and how we express it. It is the individual and internal way of living gender which may or may not correspond to the sex which we were born. So you don't need to really have the same gender as your sex, which is defined by society. Am I being clear?
Yes, yes, yes.
So gender identity, it's synonymous with sexual identity. It's what do you think about it yourself in order to the society. Then we have gender expression, that it's the way that we express to the world our gender identification. It may be part of a gender group in accordance with the patterns considered characteristic in each gender by a given society at a given historical moment. Because as we know, society changed by time, and so gender. For example, 200 years ago, men were not able to wear, pink, because it was a color which was by society destined for women, and women were not supposed to wear blue. So it's an easy example of what is gender expression and how is it changing by our historical ways. Then we have sex, which is the description that you gave. It's the biological and physiological characteristics that classify people into men and women in order to their sexual organism. For example, we only have two types, which is female and male, and it's in order to only, this classification is only for health, because the gender is what we are. Then we have sexual orientation, which refers to a pattern of sexual, erotic, emotional, and amorous attraction to a group of people defined by the gender or sex. For example, here in this picture we have different images, different partners, which is identified. For example, the first one, it's a female. She has like female sex, but in his mind, she has a gender of male. And vice versa, we have, in the contrary, we have some physical male which mentally identify himself as a female gender, so that's why they are together. And we have as many combinations as you can think, because it's mentally, and mind doesn't have limits.
Do you want to ask them if they know any?
Do you have doubt or what?
No, if they know it, like all
yeah.
possible-
Sorry. Yeah. Do you know? Can someone give me 5 examples of different gender types? So, am I being clear? Yes. So, what? Can we make an exercise?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will need three female person and 3